Today we are continuing our review of the new Free Yourself Mindful collection. It's just a quick recap. Until Thanksgiving of this year, the founders of Free Yourself, Todd and Jeff, are going to be donating 100% of the proceeds from all sales until they reach their goal of $10,000, which is absolutely phenomenal. So if you're interested in helping them reach their goal of donating $10,000 to the Farmlink project to assist families in need of meals, guys, check these guys out. Use code SENTNICK10. It does save you 10% at checkout. There's a link in my bio and it gives me a small kickback, so just know that. Guys, let's get into the review of Vibe. And guys, I'll tell you what, this one caught me off guard, so stay tuned for that. Welcome back to the channel. My name is Nick, also known as ScentNick. If you're a returning viewer, thank you so much for the continued support. If you are new here, I create fragrance content, mainly in the form of detailed and objective reviews like you will find today. I also create the occasional list. If that's something that you are interested in, please consider hitting that like button, drop me a comment of a fragrance you'd like me to cover, and join our community by hitting the red subscribe button. And now let's get back to that review. So if you didn't see it already, yesterday I covered Awe, which was a beautiful, clean, soapy, musky, and tea-like everyday wear kind of fragrance. This one, Vibe, is completely different. We're going a completely different direction into kind of a Middle Eastern, woody, spicy, aromatic style fragrance. And guys, like I already said, this one really caught me off guard because when I started smelling, I was like, oh dang, they really upped the quality of their fragrances. So just to recap, these little 30 ml bottles are $110. If you use my code SENTNICK10, you will save 10%, getting it down to about $100, which is a steal for this kind of fragrance. The perfumer, again, is Maud Chabannes, which I probably butchered her name again, and that's totally okay. Let's dive into the scent. So top notes for this are going to include bergamot, anise, thyme, clove, and almond. This, when I read the note breakdown, I did not know what I was going to expect. But when I smelled it, I was like, oh my gosh. Guys, so this is very bright, very herbal and oriental. There's such an interesting spread of ingredients here. The clove, you guys know what clove smells like. That's a really dark, warm, aromatic, and Middle Eastern style spice. But thyme, bitter green herbal, anise, more Middle Eastern style oriental. The bergamot, obviously providing a clean, juicy citrus, and then the almond giving a little bit of creaminess. It's a really cool spread of notes, and it's beautiful. The heart is going to contain sandalwood, raspberry, suede, cade oil, and basil. Now that is again another interesting spread of notes. Big players here, the cade oil, which for those that don't know what that is, which I doubt you do, is a very dark, sort of aromatic, smoky, woody kind of note. It's really hard to describe until you get your nose on it. But the raspberry there is very juicy. It's aromatic, it's bright, it's tart. It's kind of in the background of it all, and it's really nice. The suede is really there to provide dryness, a little bit of a fuzzy feeling. The basil, again, just adding to that green herbal touches. And the sandalwood is just a nice, smooth, spicy wood in this blend. It's so cool, guys. Like, I can't tell you how cool it is. The base is going to include patchouli, vanilla, cedar, fir balsam, and amber. Again here, the base is, in my opinion, almost less important than the heart when setting the overall tone of this. The vanilla is not too prevalent. You're still going to pick up a lot of that smoky element, especially with the new addition of cedar and then the fir balsam. The amber is subtle. The patchouli gives warm richness, a little bit of dry earthiness. The base really just provides support to the heart. Now, through my entire wearing of this, I was trying so hard to figure out what it was reminding me of and why I was so wowed by it. It reminds me so much of Interlude Black Iris from Amouage, but there's no iris in here, or maybe it's not mentioned. There may be iris in the blend, but it's not a key accord. But overall, this is a really aromatic, green, fruity, smoky, kind of powdery blend. It's fantastic and really was in my opinion, a branch away from what they've done. It kind of got out of their comfort zone, and I quite appreciated that. So let's get into those questions. Is this original? Kind of like Awe, it's kind of. It's new, but it also has a similarity to Interlude Black Iris, so we're gonna say kind of on the original. The audience for this is, again, masculine. I could see a woman wearing this, but it may seem a little out of place. I think the more mature audience is going to like this more, so we're gonna say probably 25 and up. The performance on this is excellent. This probably has the best performance of the entire lineup. I got 8 to 12 hours on this one. It was really dialed back to a skin scent around hour 4 to 6, but it just stuck around, and I kept finding myself going back to it to smell it again, which that's always a good sign. This one is on the stronger side. I would say strong to medium on the projection and sillage. And then as far as occasions go, I'm gonna say this is a fall and winter style fragrance, probably best suited for your nighttime going out, and we'll say that. So let's get on to that rating. This one I'm gonna give a 7.32. I do find this one, again, above average. It's not the most original, but with that, it's still an excellent fragrance. If you've experienced this one, I would love to know your experiences. If you like fragrances like Amouage's Interlude Black Iris, you're really going to dig this one. So with that, guys, I hope you enjoyed that review. If you did, please consider hitting the like button, dropping me a comment below, join the community by hitting the red subscribe button. And until next time, we'll see you soon. Peace.